Hello guys, and welcome to Matt's Beamer. Today's video is talking about the E, F and G codes for the BMW 3 Series up until February 2020. Before I go too much into the video, I want to say a big thank you to Ben from the YouTube channel Planet Auto, which do reviews on cars. And recently, he drove and filmed a BMW G20 330e M Sport, which he had from BMW, so he's allowing me to use the footage from his reviews. If you want to see the 330e reviews, go over to his channel now. If it's not ready, it will be ready very soon. When the video is ready, I shall add the link down below. But until then, there are plenty other 330e videos on his channel. Also down below are some of the links to some of the photos used in the video, which need links to the license, etc. Anyway, since about 1968, BMW brought out a new system of giving each project car a E number. The E stands for Entwicklung, which means development in English. The E system went on for years, but when all the E codes ran out, they moved over to the F codes. Then after that, the G codes. The first generation 3 Series was known as the E21, available in a two-door saloon, which some people called a coupe, and it was also available in a convertible form, which was built by the German company Baur. The E21 ran from 1975 till 1983. The second generation was the E30, which I've owned quite a few of in the past, including my first car when I was 15 years old. When the E30 first came out, the first models to be brought to the public were the two-door and four-door saloon. Some people call the two-door a coupe. I must admit, I call it a coupe too. The two-door versions always used to be more expensive to insure. Later on came the five-door Touring, which is what BMW called the estate car. I miss my old 325i Touring. It was such an incredible drive, very tail happy. There were also two types of convertible available. First was the factory convertible, which was absolutely gorgeous, and there was a second one which was built by the Baur company again. The Baur versions are quite rare. The E30 was produced from 1982 to 1994. The third generation is known as the E36, which was in production from 1990 till 1999. I also owned plenty of E36s too. The early models were the saloon and the coupe, which was sold beside the E30 convertible and Touring. Later on, BMW then brought out the Touring and the convertible E36s. Both were great cars. Baur also tried to make a four-door convertible, which was built to order. I think it was called the TC4. BMW also made a hatchback too, called the Compact. This was the E36/5, which was built between 1993 till 2000. The fourth generation 3 Series was known as the E46. First of all came the usual saloon and two-door coupe. Then later on, BMW introduced the Touring and the sleek convertible. The convertibles and the coupes had the badge in CI. The E46 was put into production at the end of December 1997 till 2006. BMW made a new five-door hatchback, which turned out to be their last compact due to bad sales, and the fact that people used to call it the 3 Series with a chopped off rear end. The E46 Compact was known as the E46/5. The 5th generation 3 Series was the last 3 Series to use the E code. This 3 Series was known as a E90 collectively. When it came to each model, they had their own unique E code, which made it harder to remember the E codes, plus the E codes got used up a lot quicker. The Saloon was known as the E90, the Touring was known as the E91, the Coupe was called the E92, and the Convertible was known as the E93. The E90 range was built from 2004 till June 2013. The 6th generation 3 Series didn't have the E codes, as all the E codes had been used up. BMW started using the F codes instead. Also, BMW changed the names of their coupes and convertibles to the 4 Series. A video on the 4 Series will appear a bit later on when the new 4 Series is out. The Saloon was called the F30 and was introduced in 2012. The Chinese market had a long wheelbase version known as the F35. It had a L on the nameplate. For example, 335 Li. The Touring was known as the F31. There was also a new body style added to the F Generation 3 Series called the Gran Turismo, or GT for short. The GT was a 5-door fastback car. Its F code was known as the F34. I don't think they sold that well as they hoped, though in Russia they sell quite a few because they don't have the Tourings. The M3 of the F generation had its own unique development code. This was called the F80. The 7th generation, which is the current one now, we call the new 3 Series the G generation. BMW used up all the F generation codes so fast. The saloon version of the G generation is known as the G20, which came out last year in 2019. Remember, if you want to see a full review on this car in the video now, which is the 330e M Sport, please remember to head over to my friend's channel, Planet Auto. I really do like his reviews. BMW has also made a long wheelbase version of the G series too. It is known as the G28. Just like the old previous version, the F35, the G28 long wheelbase version is only available in China. They really like having long wheelbase versions of normal cars. The touring version is known as the G21. I've never seen one in person, as Russia doesn't seem to sell the Tourings. When the new M3 comes out, it will be known as the G80. I really hope this video has been of some use to you, and thank you so much for watching it. The next one I'll do like this will be the 5 Series. This is because BMW haven't released the new 4 Series officially yet. It will be very interesting to see what BMW does with the new grille. Thank you and take care.